Welcome to Rescue Sim. This video walks you through the entire Rosenbauer training module. This module focuses on electric vehicle fires and using the Rosenbauer battery extinguishing system. To access this module you need to log in. If you don't have an account you can register by selecting Register from the menu at the top. This is completely free and no payment details are required. Once you are logged in, select the Rosenbauer training module from the main home screen. You can return to this screen at any time by selecting the Rescue Sim logo at the top left of the screen. When the scenario opens you have three options. Trainer mode. This allows a trainer to place items freely for training sessions. Training mode. This provides full training and guides you through each step. Assessment mode. This mode tests and assesses your understanding of the training subject or scenario. For this video we will be undertaking the training mode. This training module requires you to inspect and engage the scene first. This provides valuable information regarding the situation you are dealing with. Your info pad on the left lists the items you need to complete. These are in red. First we select the Inspect Area tool from our toolkit. We then change views using the view options at the top. This enables us to find the badge on the rear of the car and identify the car type, or view the side charge points to confirm this is an electric vehicle. During all these inspections, messages will appear in the message window at the bottom of the screen providing valuable insights and information. If at any point you are unsure what the next step is, select the Hint button. This will show you your next recommended step. The next step is to identify any fires by inspecting the fire coming from under the car. Your final inspection is to check for occupants in the vehicle. Once we have completed the inspect and engage items we are ready to perform the necessary steps to make the car safe using the Rosenbauer battery extinguishing system. On the info pad you can see we have completed 3 out of 21, or less steps so far. With this scenario you can choose to chock the wheels or not, depending if you believe it is safe to do so. This means the number of steps to complete the scenario can be 21 or less. In this instance we will choose to prevent the car from moving forwards or backwards. We do this by placing wedges in front and behind the wheel. The next step is to use the thermal imaging camera to identify if the fire is coming from the battery pack. From the image we can see the fire is coming from the battery pack, located under the vehicle. Next we set up the operating module at least 8 meters from the vehicle. Then we deploy the extinguishing module next to the operating module. Using the compressed air hose line we connect the two together, and then connect the water supply hose to the extinguishing module. We are now ready to connect the compressed air cylinders to the operating module. You will notice 2 inserts appear. One describes the need to check the ball valve, the other shows a close-up of the operating module. You now need to open the valves of the compressed air cylinders. The gauges on the operating module will indicate that the cylinder valves are now open. Now using the push-pull rod you can push the extinguishing unit under the vehicle. You can now press the piercing switch to deploy the extinguishing lance. Using the thermal imaging camera you can confirm the temperature of the battery has decreased, and does not increase at any time. You can now close the compressed air cylinder valves in preparation to remove the vehicle. Press the relief button to remove pressure from the system. The gauges will indicate that the pressure has now dropped. Now deactivate the piercing button. Disconnect the operating module from the extinguisher module. Next disconnect the water supply hose line. Your final step is to remove the push-pull rod. You have now completed the training module. Well done. You will now be directed to your profile where this module will be recorded in your training log. This was one of the many training modules designed for you to experience specific training subjects. Visit www.rescue-sim.com to try this and more modules for yourself.